Hey guys, it's me again, it's day 5. I'm gonna make this really quick since I'm extra tired. Um, alright, today I'm gonna talk about a few quotes that I've read out of a book called How to Win Friends and Influence People. Alright, so here's quote number 1. It isn't what you have, or who you are, or where you are, or what you are doing that makes you happy or unhappy. It's the way you think about it. Alright, so what that means is everyone has their own opinions on how things are. Um, just like an event like a car accident, there's different perspectives and different opinions about what happened, even though the same thing happened, but it may look different to other people. That's why we have arguments. And a lot of people, you know, just because they don't think the way you do, maybe it won't hurt to look at it from, their perspective or their shoes. You might get a different insight from it. And when you do that, you can stop arguments too, because if you see where someone else is coming from, then maybe you can come up with a compromise that you both are happy about. Alright, here's another quote. Don't be afraid of the enemies who attack you. Be afraid of the friends who flatter you. Alright, so that makes sense. Because when you flatter someone, you don't really mean it. It's kind of like an empty compliment. And you're only doing it to manipulate someone. If you flatter someone, you're just trying to basically, bullshit and get on the good side so you can have your way with them. But for someone who gives you a sincere compliment, that's not flattery. Flattery is, well, I just told you. But a sincere compliment, you can actually feel whether there's meaning behind, someone else's words or not. So you can judge that for yourself. Everyone loves to be complimented, but the smart people who get flattered can see through the bullshit. It's another one. You can make more friends in 2 months by becoming interested in other people than you can in 2 years by trying to get other people interested in you. Alright, well, that's the same as demanding respect and commanding respect. When you demand respect, no one really wants to follow you because you're demanding the respect first before doing anything worthy of you earning their respect. Now, the only way you're going to get someone to, appear like they respect you is to get them to fear you. And I think you know that fear isn't the same thing as respect. Now, if you are genuinely interested in other people, you make them feel good about themselves because they get to express their opinions. You're there to listen. If you're a good listener, everyone loves a good listener. No one loves a chatterbox that doesn't listen to anyone. So, yeah, you'll win a lot of friends if you, genuinely are interested in what they have to say. Because then they feel important around you. And who doesn't want to feel important? If you only care about getting your thoughts across and what you have to say, then they have no reason to care about what you have to say either or listen to you because you haven't listened to them. So there's nothing in it for them. If it is a relationship, then it won't last very long. Alright, let's scroll down for a sec. Alright, here's a good one. When dealing with people, let us remember that we are not dealing with creatures of logic, we are dealing with creatures of emotion. Creatures bristling with prejudices and motivated by pride and vanity. Alright, so as much as we like to say, humans don't really drive on logic or intelligence really. It's the emotions that come first. Emotions always come before thoughts. Because think about it, like according to how you feel determines the nature of your thoughts. If you wake up feeling sluggish and like it's going to be a bad day, then most likely that's going to happen to you. You feel that way about your day, how it started off. So the rest of your day, you're just going to assume it's going to be that way. And if you haven't heard of the law of attraction, well, it's exactly that. The way you feel determines, you know, what type of things happen to you. If you're a happy person and you're always have really high emotions, then those type of events will happen to you. Events that make you happy. If you're always moping around and sad about things, then guess what? More things that are going to happen to make you feel that way. You know, that basically summarizes the law of attraction for you. But if you want to learn more about the law of attraction, then I recommend watching the movie, The Secret. You can find it on YouTube or Netflix. Okay. This will probably be my last one. If you want to gather honey, don't kick over the beehive. Okay? It's a pretty funny analogy, but I don't think anyone's dumb enough to do that. But it's the same thing as you can attract more honey with more flies with honey than vinegar. So instead of being nasty to someone, what you want to yell at them, or actually a really good example is complaining. It really doesn't do you any good to complain about things at all. You may want something, you whine about it, no one else wants to hear you complaining. It's much better if, you ask for help when, you know, the other person gets at least some value out of, you know, them helping you. Someone's more prone to listen to you and help you if you're nice to them, not if you're yelling and whining about your problems, because no one wants to share your problems with you because they have their own problems, right? We all do. So, which method would work the best? Instead of going off of your first impulse, which is to complain or to whine about it, think again of how you can best leverage the situation. Use honey instead of vinegar or kicking over the beehive. It makes much more sense, and you'll get a lot more out of it in the long run. Break that habit. Make a lot more friends, and you'll get out of a lot more sticky situations. Well, it's late now, so instead of rambling on, I'm probably going to go to sleep now. So I'll talk to you tomorrow. Subscribe. Go to my website in the description, please. And take care, everybody. See you.